Okay, so now we are talking about chromosomal theory of inheritance. किसकी बात हो रही है हमारे? Chromosomal theory of inheritance. This is also called parallelism between chromosome and Mendelian factor. किसकी बात हो रही है? We are talking about chromosomal theory of inheritance. This is also called parallelism between the chromosomes and Mendelian factor. Parallelism means to say, actually in this theory we are just going to show some similarities between the chromosomes and gene. Actually, this chromosomal theory of inheritance that is given by a scientist, two scientists, Walter Sutton and Theodore Boveri. Walter Sutton and Theodore Boveri in 1902. What they explain in this theory? Actually, some similarity they explain. They explain some similarities between the chromosome and gene. Okay, na? They just gave some relationship between the chromosome and gene. Okay, so according to that, just listen one by one or points. Sutton and Boveri noted that the behavior of chromosome was parallel to the behavior of gene. What he noted, beta? So Sutton and Boveri noted that the behavior of chromosome was parallel to the behavior of genes and used chromosome movement to explain Mendel's law. To explain Mendel's law, as Mendel's told, in cases of anaphase stage, segregation will take place. So all that things they explain how chromosomes are moving, and with that chromosome how genes are moving. A pair of chromosomes are there, a pair of genes are there. So some parallelism between the chromosome and gene we are discussing in this theory. Next point की बात करेंगे हम. The important things to remember are that chromosome as well as genes occur in pair. क्या बात हुई हमारी कि chromosomes present in pair. 1 point कि chromosomes present in pair, genes are also present in pair. ये बात होती है कि chromosomes, the homologous set of chromosomes are present together. Like that, genes are present together, जिनकी हम बात करते हैं alleles. तो genes are also present together. The two allele of a gene pair are located on homologous site on a homologous chromosome. Clear? What I told, beta? I told the two allele of a gene pair are located on a homologous site on a homologous chromosome. Clear? Genes are present in pair. Actually, two alleles of a gene present together. Getting? Like that, chromosomes are present together. एक बात है. इसका next point समझेंगे हम. Another point is say like that during metaphase of meiosis 1, the chromosome pair can align at the metaphase plate independent of each other. You know what a metaphase stage. In metaphase stage, equatorial lines are there. The equatorial plates forms. On that equatorial plates, all the chromosomes arrange on that equatorial plates. Is it or not? So they are saying कि independent from each other, means homologous set of chromosome they attach on equatorial lines. Chromosome 1 को 2 से कोई मतलब नहीं है. 1 with 1, 10 with 10, 14 with 14. The homologous set of chromosome arrange on equatorial plates independent from the other pair. चलिए इसके दूसरे पॉइंट्स की बात करेंगे हम. Another point सुने हम. The pairing and separation of a pair of chromosomes would lead to the segregation of a pair factor they carried. बात clear? Once again सुनेंगे next point बेटा इसका. The pairing and separation of a pair of chromosome would lead to the segregation of a pair factor they carried. बात समझे? बात हुई मेटाफेज आफ्टर एनाफेज की. In anaphase stage, these chromosomes starts to move. Getting or not? The homologous set of chromosomes now starts to move. The anaphase starts to move toward their respective poles. So homologous chromosomes starts to move. Of course, whatever the alleles genes present with that chromosome, they also starts to move away. Getting pair factors, they starts to move away. Getting or not? Point को ध्यान रखेंगे हम. इसी का next point की बात करें हम. What I told बेटा, इसी the chromosomal theory of inheritance, as I told बेटा, that is given by Sutton and Boveri. They did work. What the work they shown कि how chromosomes are moving. With that, how genes are moving. As I told, chromosomes are always in pair. Genes are always in pair. In metaphase stage, homologous set of chromosomes came close on equatorial plates. Like that, जो genes हैं, they also present, they also came to close. Okay ना जी? In anaphase stage, homologous set of chromosomes they starts to move away. Like that, genes के जो alleles है, they also starts to move away, independent from the other pair. Independent from the other pair. इसे chromosomal theory of inheritance में एक important points क्या रहा? The experimental verification of chromosomal theory of inheritance that is given by a scientist T.H. Morgan, Thomas Hunt Morgan. किसने दिया? Thomas Hunt Morgan. तो the experimental proof, the experimental verification of chromosomal theory of inheritance given by Thomas Hunt Morgan and his colleague. उसके साथ वाले जो लोग थे, तो Thomas Hunt Morgan and his colleagues lead to discovering the basis for the variation that sexual reproduction produce. What he find? Whatever the variations are coming in offsprings in the gametes due to the result of sexual reproduction, uska experimental verification कि okay how they are moving, what the process is there due to that they are coming, getting energy. इस चीज की बात, तो द एक्सपेरिमेंटल वेरिफिकेशन ऑफ क्रोमोसोमल थ्योरी ऑफ इनहेरिटेंस दैट इज डन बाय आपके थॉमस हंट मॉर्गन, टीएच मॉर्गन. ओके, कि हाउ दीज वेरिएशंस आर कमिंग, दोज वेरिएशंस व्हिच प्रोड्यूसिंग ड्यू टू द रिजल्ट ऑफ सेक्सुअल रिप्रोडक्शंस, उसकी बात हुई है. ठीक है, अच्छी बात है. मॉर्गन ने किस पर वर्क किया था आपको जाना, ड्रोसोफिला फ्रूट फ्लाई, उसकी बात हुई. सो मॉर्गन वर्क विद द टाइनी फ्रूट फ्लाई, छोटी सी फ्रूट फ्लाई यू नो, है ना. तो आपकी फ्रूट फ्लाई दैट इज ड्रोसोफिला मेलानोगास्टर, बढ़िया नाम है. ठीक है, ही डिड वर्क ऑन ड्रोसोफिला मेलानोगास्टर, यू नेम है ना, यू नो दैट इज द फ्रूट फ्लाई. ठीक है, फ्रूट्स पर है तो फ्रूट फ्लाई है, which were found very suitable for such studies. Why it is very suitable for such studies? बात है क्यों? ठीक, he did work on Drosophila melanogaster to perform these experiment. ठीक, तो इन एक्सपेरिमेंट को परफॉर्म करने के लिए he chooses this Drosophila melanogaster. एक क्वेश्चन बनता है कि you can जो Drosophila melanogaster है, why it is suitable? तो कुछ कॉज तो नहीं होंगे. Why they are more suitable? पहला कॉज की बात करूं मैं. देखिए, पहला कॉज है they could be grown on a simple synthetic medium in the laboratory. आप इनको लेबोरेटरी में तैयार कर सकते हैं. अब आपके क्वेश्चन आता है वेयर यू कैन गेट, हाउ यू कैन ग्रो दिस ड्रोसोफिला ऑन राइपन बनाना. ऑप्शन में मिलते सकता है राइपन बनाना एंड राइपन फ्रूट्स. ठीक, बिकॉज फ्रूट फ्लाई दे आर ग्रोइंग ऑन फ्रूट. तो आप आर्टिफिशियल मीडियम में इन फ्रूट्स, ऑन फ्रूट्स यू कैन ग्रो देम इन लेबोरेटरी. एक इसका कॉज है, तो हमें बहुत ज्यादा मेहनत नहीं करनी है. दूसरी कॉज की बात समझेंगे हम. And the best cause is there, they complete their life cycle in about 2 weeks. बहुत short life span they having very small life span, लगभग 2 weeks की life span. तो within this 2 weeks they complete their life span. जब within 2 weeks they are completing their life span, so you can check all the characters within very short time. Whatever the character they are showing. अब सपोज इनकी लाइफ स्पैन बहुत ज्यादा बड़ी होती है कि हायर एनिमल्स की तरह, then you have to wait कि when these characters will appear in future, if any mutation is there, if any recombinations कैसे कोई changes are there, तो in their whole life कभी तो आएगा. तो that's they have very short life span, so easily you can see all the character. तो ये लाइफ स्पैन छोटा था, ये इसका फायदा रहा है कि आप within very short time you can study a lot of generations, many generations you can see. So that is the benefit for the Thomas Hunt Morgan. And the point is there, a single mating could produce a large number of progenies. बात क्लियर? A single mating, एक बार में बहुत बच्चे होते हैं. हम दो हमारे होने दो. बात क्लियर? तो in cases of Drosophila, by a single mating, it can produce a large number of progenies flies. बहुत सारे बच्चे हो सकते हैं इनकी. तो आपको एक्सपेरिमेंटल मटेरियल बहुत सारा मिल सकता है. है ना, आपने whatever the work you did, so that should come in the progeny. You can see the characters. Okay, these characters came in these progeny. अगर एक ही बच्चा हो रहा है तो you don't know कि वो character वहां आया नहीं. If you have large size populations, of course large size offsprings are there. Somewhere you can find these character. Okay, these are like that, these are like that, these are like that. Is it? That's the main benefit. And the point was there was a clear difference. There was a क्लियर डिफरेंशिएशन ऑफ द सेक्सेस। मेल और फीमेल जो फ्रूट फ्लाई है उसमें क्लियर डिफरेंस दिखता है आपको। जो मेल फ्रूट फ्लाई है वो छोटा होता है इन कंपेयर ऑफ आपका फीमेल फ्रूट फ्लाई। तो जो मेल फ्रूट फ्लाई दैट इज स्मॉलर देन आपका फीमेल फ्रूट फ्लाई, वो डिफरेंस है। तो देयर आर सो मेनी डिफरेंस व्हिच कैन इजीली डिस्टिंग्विश, इजीली यू कैन सी देम, getting now? तो very clearly you can check them कि okay this is the male, this is the female, तो sexes wise difference was there, getting now? Next point अच्छा समझेंगे हम। And the point is there, it has many types of hereditary variations. It has many types of hereditary variations that can be seen with the low power microscope। मतलब ऐसा नहीं कि आपको बहुत हाई रेजोल्यूशन पावर की जरूरत है, बहुत हाई माइक्रोस्कोप की नीड है to see all these variations, all these changes, whatever the differences are there. There will be lot of variations. There are many types of hereditary variations, observable. Easily you can see them with the help of low microscopes, with the help of low power microscope you can see them. Clear ना जी? तो these are the things आप उन्हें देख सकते हैं कि why T.H. Morgan suited, why T.H. Morgan took this Drosophila for his experimental material due to all these characters. Getting on or जी? इस चीज को हम ध्यान रखेंगे। Clear? So what I told कि in cases of आपका chromosomal theory of inheritance की हमने बात की है, there is a very small thing बेटा। तो in case of chromosomal theory of inheritance, once again इसको बहुत ध्यान से समझेंगे कि chromosomal theory of inheritance that is given by scientists Walter Sutton and Theodore आपका बोवेरी। तो वाल्टर सटन एंड थियोडर स्वान उन्होंने दिया थियोडर बोवेरी इन 1902। इस चीज को हम ध्यान रखेंगे। और क्या कहा उन्होंने? पैरेललिज बिटवीन द क्रोमोसोम एंड जीन। क्रोमोसोम्स आर मूविंग टुगेदर, genes are also moving together. Chromosomes, the homologous set of chromosomes came on equatorial plates during metaphase stage. Of course, chromosome will come, genes also will come. Chromosome starts to move away during the anaphase stage. Of course, alleles of gene pair also starts to move away. ठीक, independent from the other pair. Like that. इसी का experimental verification. The experimental verification for chromosomal theory of inheritance that is performed by T.H. Morgan, Thomas and Morgan with the help of Drosophila melanogaster. Drosophila melanogaster यानी fruit fly. And why he chooses fruit fly? We discuss all that things. Easy to cultivate, easy to grow in the artificial medium, in the fruits like in banana like that. With small lifespan can produce many progenies. Here you can see the difference between the male and female. There are so many clear-cut, distinguished characters are there. You can observe them with the help of low-power microscope also. Getting? This is chromosomal theory of inheritance. Mostly they are asking the questions from here. Scientist name Sutton and Boveri आ जाता है. Sometimes if you have to choose any one scientist, they are asking कि who proposed or one scientist you have to choose Sutton and Boveri में से, then you should choose Sutton because Sutton did some work more than. Okay. Now another topic is there हमारा, that is what a linkage. This is linkage and crossing over. We are talking about linkage and crossing over. इससे numericals आते हैं, very important topic. Important or interesting topic, ध्यान रखेंगे। What I am going to tell you, linkage and crossing over, समझेंगे linkage and crossing over को। Linkage, as we are knowing बेटा, साइंटिस्ट की बात कर लोगे तो linkage that is given by a scientist Watson and Punnett in sweet pea. Watson and Punnett। तो linkage that is given by a scientist कौन? आपका Watson and Punnett, इसको ध्यान रखेंगे in sweet pea। Another term is there बेटा, इसी की theory पढ़ेंगे हम, chromosomal theory of linkage। Chromosomal theory of linkage that is given by Morgan and Cassel. That is given by Morgan and Cassel. The Morgan and Cassel proposed the chromosomal theory of linkage. ये साइंस वाली बात है। अब बात हुई व्हाट इज लिंकेज। लिंकेज है क्या? व्हाट इज लिंकेज अगर मैं बात कर लूं तो लिंकेज की अगर डेफिनेशन जैसी बात कर लूं, द टेंडेंसी ऑफ जीन, क्या कहा मैंने? द टेंडेंसी ऑफ जीन्स प्रेजेंट ऑन द सेम क्रोमोसोम to stay together in hereditary transmission. Stay together in the hereditary transmission. What the meaning of this? Just listen. Genes present on chromosome in linked fashion. समझेंगे? Chromosome बेटा, genes present in chromosomes. Genes present at chromosome in linked fashion.